You really do miss out on half the music, huh? Damn. Alright. My head is so out of whack. Hey Kamui, thank you for the good luck. Good luck on your hunts too. If you're not hunting, I apologize for not remembering that. If you are hunting, I apologize for not remembering that either. Welcome in, dude. We're gonna be getting ads starting in 40 seconds from now. So if you need to quickly like duck, get a drink, get some like a snack, get a charger, any of that good stuff before we get into it, please do that. Not hunting right now, that's because you're playing Cobble One. Gotcha. I hope you're having fun with the cobbles and the mons. And the cobbling of the mons. Dude, can we talk about how cute Cobblemon Wooper is? Like, Wooper's already adorable. Cobblemon Wooper makes me cry if I think about it a little bit too much. God, I love this song. Mighty Switch Force. Chef's kiss. I'm feeling very good today, to the point where I'm almost like, here's the thing, I'm never expecting a shiny to appear. However, if an early shiny was to appear, I would love that. I'm feeling very good today. Cobblemon Wooper has a unique form when you catch one with the Pokerod made from a love ball. That's cool. That's cool. Dude, there's so many like little things like that in Cobblemon that just make it such a good game. It's such a good game. I don't play enough of it. I need to get into a server with some friends though. Hey Drake, what's up, dude? How are you? Welcome in. Good morning. Breaking and help your mom with groceries? Hell yeah, dude. I hope the grocery shopping was well and good and that they didn't give you something that was the wrong thing. And that they were in stock with everything that you needed. It always throws me off when people spell brekkie that way. Not because it's the wrong spelling, but it's just because I've been spelling it wrong since the dawn of time. Because breakfast is spelled B-R-E-A-K, so whenever I read B-R-E-K-K, it throws me off. $4.20, make a wish. Dude, one of my ears is blocked. This ear, it sounds like I'm underwater. Even though the music is in this ear. It's so annoying. It makes me very sad. It's because I'm a side sleeper. And so I've just got like all this buildup of earwax. So I can't hear correctly. So if I'm accidentally screaming or if I'm a little bit extra quiet, that is why. Buddy, you do not need to be barking at 10 in the morning. It's fine. You're okay. You can work it out. Butterfree to shine on Sunday. Is there a Butterfree community day on Sunday? What's happening on Sunday? Crab Patty ear blocked ears are a classic. Ugh, they're so annoying. It's so annoying. It's alright. G-Max Butterfree debut. Hang on, are they doing G-Max event? What? Is it a Pokemon Go thing? Ingo, got you. Okay, I was so confused. I was like... Is Swan Shield still doing crap? I thought we like left her in the dust. No, you're all good. You're all good. Good luck in the raids though. I hope you have fun and I hope you get... Honestly, dude, shiny G-Max Butterfree, kinda cool. Kinda very cool. Oh, double SIGILYPH. We love to see them. Four hours of waiting walking around Brisbane that I hate. Why are you walking around Brisbane for 4 hours? Dude, South Bank's nice. South Bank's good. South Bank is a very good part of Brizzy. The actual CBD kind of sucks, but Brisbane's not that bad, especially when the weather's good. Plus, you've got like the free museum. You got all sorts in Brisbane, man. I'll get into the location first for my Butterfree starts at 2 o'clock. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I mean, it's not like you're without a phone. Take a phone, take a Switch, take a DS, just hang out in the parks. Set up a picnic situation, you're good to go. And by situation, I just mean like sit on the grass. Dude, I want to get back into Go, but at the same time, I don't want to get back into Go. We have a love-hate relationship, Pokemon Go and I. But ever since Niantic sold them, I'm like... hoping that all the bad crap that was issues for me with Niantic will get resolved. Because the way that Niantic was talking about their disabled Go players, it's like, okay, video games should be for everyone. You shouldn't be penalizing people because they physically cannot walk around to play your game. Like, that's just some BS. So if they can like put in helpful, like not a handicap, but just like make it easier on people who don't want to walk around all day. You know? But I do miss the go for a walk down to the park, spin the stops, tap on the Pokemon, none of them are shiny. Okay, go home. You know? Can be remote rated now. See, yeah, that's good. That's good. Take when TS1 jumped to take supercomputer from Area 51. Dude, there's a Netflix documentary about the storming of Area 51 that happened in... Was it 2020 that happened? I feel like it was 2020. I kind of low-key want to watch it just to see crazy shenanigans happen with people like invading Area 51 to be like, show me the aliens. It wasn't 2018. It was not 2018 because it was around COVID time. Surely not 2018. Ugh. 2022? Okay, 2022 sounds better. But I feel like we have to Google this to find out. When was the storming of Area 51? When was the storming of Bastille? When was the storming of Versailles? Do humans love to go storming into places, don't we, huh? Let me look. Area 51. Storming. September 20, 2019. Damn, so right before COVID. Okay, I was closest. I win prizes. I said 2020, I was closest. Hi Moxie, how are you? Welcome in. Moxie, you have so many cute like dog and wolf emotes. They're all happy little guys. Randomly gifted subs to a lot of furries recently. Hell yeah. Shout outs to the furries. Guys, I'm really feeling a shiny today. I think I'm just in a good mood. Listen, I did a very good adult thing this morning, which was to take my car in and get it serviced. So it took a lot of money, but we're doing it. And then they're gonna call me in an hour and be like, hey, these are all the list of problems with your car. This is how much it's gonna cost to fix it. And I'm gonna be like, baby, just fix what you can today and then we'll sort the rest later. Please. Do I look like I'm made of money? No, because this plushie cost almost $100. Last one is on... Now, only party member was Shiny Colossal named after your cat. Okay, your cat being a Shiny Colossal is kind of amazing though. That's amazing. Jellyfish Boy, Nihilego, and DAs? Hell yeah. Good luck on the Nihilego. Does Nihilego, does that turn gold with it shiny? Does it go from like blue to gold? I know Stack Attacker is gold. Yes, it is. Look at me go. Remembering Pokemon. Yeah, do not ask me what typing it is because I have no freaking clue, but I know what colors it goes from and to, so that's something. Come on, be nice. Give me encounter, please. There we go. Hell yeah. That was on the same frame, like, tile as well. Because we've hit back-to-back 16% on the Pokemon, I really think we're going to be getting Sandile next. Just because it has to, like, recalibrate itself. Because in this route, Sandile, with the Repel trick that I have going on, Sandile is 30%, everything else is 16%. And so because I've gotten back-to-back 16%, I really think that the games are just going to have to, like, recalibrate and give me another Sandile. Also, update. I'm very, very close to hitting 20k in that Soul Silver game for a shiny starter. Like, we're at almost 20k Pokemon scene with no shiny. I think I'm at like 16... No, not 16k. I'm at 19,800, I think is what it is. So I need to do a couple more resets and then we'll be on 20k. Just for that game alone. So if we miraculously get SIGILYPH today, and we still have time for streaming, like if we get it in the first hour, I'll switch and keep doing spins. But I did a cheeky 100 this morning just to get in the dailies. Those daily soft resets. Dude, it's so funny. Instead of calling them chores when I do stuff around the house, I'm like, yep, it's the daily tasks. Like the same way I would view them in like Animal Crossing. You gotta do your dailies. That's how I'm seeing it at home. And I'm like, ah, yes. And what's hilarious is that by doing that, I'm actually like, I'm viewing things differently. And I feel better about actually getting stuff done. I'm like, oh, look at all my daily tasks that I've done. Dude, Farmer Mads on Stardew Valley's farm, Pelican Farm, Pelipper Farm, would be so proud of me. My little Animal Crossing villager dude, yo, he's catching so many bugs. Hey, Nix, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Finishing a sentence helps. How are you, Nix? Welcome in, dude. I hope life's been treating you well. I hope you and the biggest of cats have been good. Dude, I keep missing Big Cat streams. I keep missing them. Like, he's been streaming. Either I've been streaming at the same time or I've been like too busy doing other stuff to actually like pop in and say hello. But I've definitely been big lurking. Guys, I had a bacon and egg roll for breakfast. I'm ranking it a 8 out of 10. The roll was so good. The egg was fantastic. The only thing was the bacon. It was like, I don't know if it was like a weird like honey bacon, but you know how they have like the thicker ones that are almost like, I thought it was ham originally. It's not ham. It was definitely bacon. But it was kind of weird. And then it also had, what's it called? Like lots of like big fatty pieces on it instead of like removing them before you cook it up. But other than that, it was a good bacon and egg roll. Busy with work lately, stream every day. Wasn't he streaming like last week? I swear. If you were in a Pokemon universe, which region would you never like to visit? Would I never like to visit? What an odd question. I would want to visit them all. Dead set, I would want to visit them all. The all region, okay, okay. I forgot, yeah. Well, I mean, the all region is interesting because it's like a desert oasis. All region is, what is it? Pokemon Coliseum. Also, dude, you get to like drive around on. All region feels very like Tatooine. Well, yeah, Coliseum and XD are like same. Yeah. I just went with like Coliseum first because that was like if you say Pokemon Coliseum, they know what you're talking about. It's also full of crime. And so is our world. Have you seen America? The war on drugs completely failed at it. The mafia succeeding. Like literally everywhere on Earth there is crime. Like that's just part of human nature when you live in a system that is broken. So I feel like that's not a good enough reason to not visit it. Like what, am I not gonna visit Sicily because the Italian mafia is still thriving there? Come on now. No, I genuinely like, I don't, that's such a, I've never actually thought about this. Like, which region would I never like to visit? I don't know. I don't know, genuinely. Because I'm trying to think, like even on Earth, like even on Earth, there's like no country that I wouldn't like to visit. You know, there are countries that I will not visit currently because they don't want me there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Because like the Kalos region would be so cool. Because it's like you get all the ride Pokemon and like I really think if they had have had a Pokemon Z, we would have got the Rhyhorn riding, the Rhyhorn racing. That definitely would have been a situation that we would have had. But we didn't get it because they cut corners and completed the game but left so many things like loose ends. So X and Y, I would love to visit Kalos. I would love to visit Hoenn because it's like so many biomes are there, man. Sinnoh I would love. Like, I don't know. That's such a tough one. Johto, Kanto. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. You're gonna have to get back to me on that one. Lady of the border attacked yesterday on her job? Was she attacked by a pigeon? Jeez, I hope she's alright. That's messed up. I'm sorry to hear that the lady that brought out the groceries was attacked. Dude, what is wrong with people actually? Unless it genuinely was like attacked by a bird, which is funny, but it was a guy? Dude, yeah, okay. Say no more. Police in Pokemon are overwhelmed is very bad compared to others. Never visiting Kanto is another Pokemon that aren't. The Pokemon that aren't everywhere else anyways. That's such an interesting way of looking at it, because to me, I'm like, I love... Like, I could go to a zoo and see a panda bear, but it's not going to be the same as seeing it in its natural environment. Also, the Kanto region is beautiful, man. You got the SSN, you got, there's some really, really nice locations. You got all the Sevi Islands, you got... I think Kanto I have a soft spot for, because I've always said, like, if I had to live in a location in any of the Pokemon regions, like if I had to choose a spot to be my home base, I would pick Vermilion. Vermilion, little seaside port town. Lots of fishermen just going about their day, but it's not like a busy hub, but you're close enough to the city. Like, yeah, that would just good. You never get all 8 badges. Why? What do you mean? Getting 8 badges is easy. What are you talking about? I feel like if you're not able to get 8 Dragon Girl, have you never heard of an ice type Pokemon? Have you never heard of an Ice Beam? Dude, Claire ain't that strong. Winnie and Claire are sore losers. Okay, one of them is literally like an 8-year-old girl. The other one is like 21 at most. Like, girls just be like that, but so do boys. Are you kidding me? Dude, Whitney is a girl. she isn't an adult. She's not 8, but you know, she's a girl. But it doesn't give you the badge till you legit tell her granddad. Okay, and... So then go tell the granddad about it. Like, yeah. I feel like that's such a weird, like, reason not to visit Johto. Because again, you do not have to be a trainer to go and visit a location. Like, there are plenty of people that are just going around traveling. Nah, Johto would be so cool, man. I would definitely go and visit the burnt tower and just be like, wow, this is... Ho-Oh was here, burnt it to a crisp. Like, damn. I would also go and visit the Safari Zone. I really would. I'd be like, hey, hi, Wooper, look at you. You're such a baby. And then Wooper would flee from me crying. And then a big Quagsire mama would come and want to destroy me. Nah, see, I would never go and find Suicune. I wouldn't seek those Pokemon out because, like, they would kill me. They just would. It's just what would happen. Like, for me, it's about the locations more than the actual Pokemon. But it's also the Pokemon. Dude, if I went to Alola, I would spend so much time Mantine surfing, man. Mantine surfing looks so fun. Except I would definitely break a leg on like a stupid rock or a Marini poisoning me. Luckily, never seen more than one legendary Pokemon. Yeah, and I'm very okay with that. Live in Littleroo with your house of 200 Wurmple. That is cute. Dude, I would love to see some Lotaz just hanging out in their little creek. In just a little riverbed. Just taking Pokemon from one side to the other. Being the little fairy service. Being like, oh, look at them. You know how it's like animals with jobs? Dogs with jobs? You know those threads? It would be like that, but it would be Pokemon with jobs. Hang on, why would make a Ralts help with housework? Just do the housework yourself. Don't be using manual labor from Pokemon. I feel like that's kind of freaked up. You need help. Okay, so get a worker to help you. Don't get a Pokemon to help you. Said to help, not do. What does that mean? Ralts and housework shouldn't live in the same sentence. Ralts should be out flourishing in a field somewhere. Hold the baskets as I hang up clothes. Okay. But see, here's the thing. I feel like you could fully get like an Alakazam with telekinesis to just hold it up for you. And then they're not even holding it up. They're literally just like, oh yeah, use the Force. Again, I would be the world's worst Jedi because I would learn how to use the Force and then just use it for like daily tasks. Fair in Gymtown, I'm bad with XY names. Me friggin' too. 13-hour clock would throw my OCD overtime. OCD overtime off? What do you mean? Like you have OCD around clocks, but if it has 13 hours to it, it would like be fine? Alakazam is creepy. Why? Because it's a psychic type? I mean, I feel like there's creepier Pokemon than Alakazam, but I'll let you have it. Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying I'll let you have it. I wasn't debating it. That just surprises me to hear because most people really like Alakazam. With these little spoons. Dude, the friggin' meme of the Mega Alakazam with the 5 Vanillux in the Horde battle. You guys know that picture? That lives in my head rent free. Like when I think of Alakazam, I think of that. Just him being like, yeah, yes, all the ice cream is mine. There are so many phenomenal Pokemon photos that came out from the 3DS era. Shout outs to Harold the Rowlet. Gotta be one of my favorite guys. Just thinking about 26 hours in a day is already hard enough for it to comprehend. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm in danger. See, I'm more just like, love the idea of him looking over the shoulder, just being like, bitch, you do know this is a Groudon, right? Like, you do know I'm about to get obliterated. You do know that this is a bad idea. See, I feel like I'm confused about the 13-hour clock thing because A, I don't have OCD, and B, my brain's immediately going, like, if it was me being, like, trying to comprehend that, I feel like I would, just from living in an environment, your brain, like, recalibrates itself, so the OCD would still be there. Just, like, a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't have OCD, so I can't speak to it, but that's where my brain went. Putting a Pokemon I want to catch. Honestly, real. My Pokemon critting this shiny because it loves me so much. Shout outs to False Swipe. Gotta be one of my favorite Pokemon moves. So what do we think? We think we're getting to 9K today? Or do we think we're finding a shiny today? I really hope that this doesn't go to 20K again. I need it to not go to 20K again. That would be fantastic. Like, here's the thing, I don't mind phasing too much if it's quick. As soon as you get to numbers like this, I'm like, okay, this is when we prefer soft resets. Like, if there was just a static Sigilif that you could soft reset, that would be amazing. But sadly, there is not. Because sometimes you gotta put it to sleep as well to make the catch rate go up. Gotta use that, Spore. Gotta use that Hypnosis. I'm a gamer. Smeagol exists for catching, so does Watchhog. Look at this man. Look at this absolute unit of a creature. Where is he? Look at this man. You cannot see him, but he is a man, I promise. I promise he is a man. With Pokerus. Is that Pokerus new? How do I know if Pokerus is new or old in these games? Either way, the Pokemon White has Pokerus. Will it spread? What do you mean? Pokerus spreads to your party. Will it spread if new? Yeah. Yeah, so until it like heals or cures itself, then it'll stop spreading. I think I do have Pokerus actually. The Pokemon White 2 definitely has it. But I can't remember if like this Pokemon White also has it. It doesn't matter really, but it's just more of a funny coincidence if it is brand new. Dude, it was so funny. One of my Pokemon Emeralds before Safari Week, I was leveling up my Natu that I caught to evolve it into Xatu, so that I would have a shiny flyer for Emerald. And I fully found Pokerus just in like maybe 10 encounters of getting it to level up. I found Pokerus outside the Safari Zone in Holland. It's pretty funny. 1K for Honey Gym Y. Ooh, that's fun. Are you magnet pulling? You gotta be magnet pulling, right? Honey just such a cool one. Dude, you're almost at odds then. Unless you don't have the charm yet. And repel? Why repel? Everything's the same level in Gen 6 and up, so why repels? Or is it Gen 7 that changed that? I know in one of the 3DS games, like I know it's definitely a thing in Gen 7 where you can't actually repel trick anymore because everything's just like the same levels. So you can never like level 100, like 100% repel. Sentry spawns at level 10. Oh, okay, so you're getting rid of Sentry. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Gen 7 or Aura that does that, gotcha. Dude, we're making waves on this hunt. We've only been live for 40 minutes and we've already done like... $200. Come on. Encounter, please. Thank you. Alright, I love this song, but I need something else because I'm a little bit... I need something else. Ooh, okay. Okay, yep, this will work. So what percentage does it make Thingo appear? Because if you're already repelling, so it's got a 50% just there. And then what does the repel trick boost it to? No idea. Okay. Okay, because sometimes repelling can also like lower the thing of your Pokemon if it's like got level 10s available, but you're getting rid of them. I'm gonna check for you. Hey Nico, what's up, man? Welcome in. Neck is out, but I gotta cook. Help. What'd you do to your neck? Why is it ow? I'm so sorry that it is ow. Okay, Pokemon X. What route is it? Yeah, I know it's a level of thing, repel trick. What route is it that you're on? 6, okay. Alright, we are magnet pulling. Alright, level 11. Let's see what we're working with. 63.89. Yeah. Yeah, so it goes from a 57% to 63% with the repel. Aging sucks. It only sucks when your body hurts. But I very much do not miss being a teenager or a child. I enjoy being able to make the decision to eat what I want, dress how I want. If I don't want to go somewhere, I don't have to go to that place. But I did also have to spend big cash monies on getting my car serviced today, so shout outs to being an adult. Gotta love it. And also, though, I hope your neck gets better and feels better soon. Work at the office earlier this week and the monitor was not an ergonomic angle. Ugh, that is the worst. Have you tried putting a hot, like, compressed pack on it just to, like, try and soothe the muscles? It's so funny being someone who's always had chronic pain since I was like a kid. It's funny because I forget that most people didn't grow up in pain from doing activities, or just like sitting in a certain position for an hour or so wouldn't cause them pain. Whereas with me, like from being like the age of 8, like sitting on the floor cross-legged, that would F up my knees afterwards, and I never understood how everyone else could just like run around and just be crazy. So it's funny to me hearing like people in my own age group or a little bit younger be like, dude, aging sucks, this is the worst. I'm like, baby, I've been dealing with this. Like your problems of having sore neck, yeah, been there. Catch up. But yeah, I really hope the neck is better soon. Having a sore neck and a sore back is absolute worst. I'm doing so well with my English today, guys. I'm not missing any vital key phrasing from my sentences. Practice is a queen? Yeah, she is. But I already have one, so I don't need any more. And Darumaka is the bozo in the dungeon. He is the court jester of this entire hunt. Actually, no, the court jester is me. I am the court jester. By the way, thank you to everyone who's hanging and lurking. Good luck on the hunts. Good luck on the Cobblemon. Good luck on the gaming. And if we're not gaming, but we're still lurking and chilling, thank you for lurking and chilling. Eight phases for me and Fu. It's gonna be like a 10%, right? That you're going for. Not listening to others telling me to lift move my back has given me back issues early in life. Oh, dude, this is so annoying. Bend your knees when you lift stuff up. Yeah, but but I don't want to bend my knees. Bend them. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Listen to what they say with your safety one lifting crap. I feel like we need to do, can everyone just do me a favor? Just like posture check. Lift the arms above the head and just like stretch it out. Can everyone do that for me, please? I feel like we need to just all recalibrate. We all need to recalibrate the body real quick. Your elbows cracked? Good. They clearly needed it. Knees have been cracking since middle school. Dude, the knee cracks are the worst. Knees and elbows. It's like, I get it. You're a joint in my body that allows me to move. Thank you for that. Yo, how do we just get some like Tin Man oil? Just in all the joints. How do we do that? Shoulder blade started hurting again. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are we all in pain? This is why people used to die at the age of 30. To avoid the pain. Now we're expected to like work until we're 70? Hell no. Was the most death diseases? Diseases, getting killed by a saber-toothed tiger, falling into a ditch and dying, cold, bad nutrition, list goes on. Get into a fight with your friend clubs you over the head with a bat. And now look at us. Still dying of diseases. 2 billion years later, who would have thunked it? Progress. Progress is so good, guys. Shiny Emolga phase in DAs. Ooh, cute. Emolga is cute. I'm sorry it wasn't something cooler though. Dude, I would have loved to get a shiny Alolan Raichu in the DAs. You wanted it? Okay, cool. Then congrats. New Pokemon was good strategy early on. New Pokemon Snap. I got all stars for Bitter for it. Hell yeah. Pokemon Snap is a great game, man. It's very cute. Are you enjoying it so far, Camille? I hope you are. Because like Dad said, Pokemon Snap is probably my favorite spin-off game. Like including Mystery Dungeon, including all of the spin-offs ever, including the pinball, all of it is just so good. God, this Sonic music is so good, man. This is a very good Sonic music. Dude, Florges is gorgeous. Guys, I'm slowly getting excited for ZA. Just a little bit. I'm not excited to play it myself. I'm more excited to watch other people play it. Play it, shiny hunt in it. Shiny hunt alphas that turn into megas. I cannot believe I predicted that correctly, man. I was like, best case scenario, yeah, alpha Pokemon are still alphas, but they can be Pokemon that mega evolve. Or they're just like already mega evolved Pokemon that are just big alpha size with the red eyes. Switch Lite date is in January. Oh, for your actually, yeah. Shout outs to changing the weather. Shout outs to time skipping. I've pretty much given up on like having any sort of Pokemon shiny hunt to match up with the actual date that I want it to. What color Switch Lite do you have? Just a heads up, guys, we're going to be getting an ad break in 5 minutes from now. So if we need to PP time, medication check, rehydrate, get some water, stretchy time, any of that, please use the time to do that. Check the charges if everything's all good to go. Otherwise, we need to grab a charger from somewhere. We've got to feed the pets real quick. All that good stuff. Blackbird is speedy SP1. Oh, cool. I need to get the Sword and Shield Switch Lite. I need to do that, man. Ugh. God, it's such a cool console. It's such a cool console. Kamui, thank you for the check-ins. Sippy time, posture check, stretchy time, medication check. I feel like we just did stretchy time. But I'm also going to count it for when we have to walk around the house real quick to get stuff. That'll be the stretchy time. That'll also be the posture check. But I will sip and I will medication check in a minute. Dude, I love the way the seasons work in these games. I really do. I want to get 4 of Soulsbuck, and I want to hunt him in each of the seasons because he's a double hunt that you can do. Dude, as soon as JB Hi-Fi is in stock of the Elgatos, I need to buy one. Because I need to have one for Halloween hunts. Want to hunt all 8 dealing from the seasons? 8 of them? Why 8? Oh, for gender stuff. That makes sense. I was like, there aren't 8 seasons. TCG cards so bad. Yeah. Are they still not restocked? I'm gonna assume that's a no. TCG is a beautiful thing, but some of the sets are just so hard to come across, man. 4 deer and 4 saws. Okay. So why are you hunting 8 dealing instead of going into the double grass where Soulsbuck is? To shiny hunt like Soulsbuck. Double SIGILYPH. Alright, I need this song to do a little bit more with it. Yeah, let's do Xenoblade. Yeah. I need fast-paced music to like get me feeling like the hunt is going quick. Oh my god, this song's good. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream for today. It probably won't be a crazy amount of hours. But we'll get to 9K and see how long that takes us to get there. I'm not gonna be stopping hunting when the ad breaks are gone though, just because it takes too much time to be waiting for everybody to be ad free. It says it in the title. We're at phase 6. So we found 2 Sandiles, 2 Daramaka, and a Maractus. But one of those Sandiles took me like 23,000. So this hunt, phase-wise, hasn't been too excruciating. But it's also been excruciating just from like the number of encounters that I've done. But I really just want to get him. I really do. I feel like I've done my due diligence. I've put in the time, I've put in the effort. I need to get the payout, you know? But so many of my games are over odds at the moment because this one's over. These two are over odds being at 8K. My heart gold was at 9K recently. My Japanese heart golds or silvers are at like, they're both over 16K without a shiny. One of them's close to 20K. Pokemon scene without a shiny. So it's just like, okay, can we get the ball rolling a little bit? Please and thank. I also just want out of this desert, man. Okay, this music was a great idea. Are you kidding me? I feel like I've set myself up today to have like a really good hunting session. Because I'm like, we remembered to pee before stream, we ate before stream, we did all of the things. Like, we are so good, man. Come on. If I get a dwebble, I do not know how I'll feel about it. Because on the one hand, it's very memeable. And on the other hand, I just want SIGILYPH. Dude, same frame. Hell yeah, look at that. I want to see what the, what Dwebble's rate is in here. If it's also 16% or if it's lower than that. But I think if we're getting anything out of this phase, it's going to be a Sandile. Pokemon Counter Calculator. If you Google that, it's a GitHub one that you just install into your computer. Okay, Pokemon Black. We are... So resort inside level 20. Oh. Yeah, 16% Dwebble. Okay, so yeah. The only 16% we want is SIGILYPH. Because we can get Dwebble in so many other places, man. Dude, we're plowing through these encounters today. I don't know if it's just like me thing or what, but... Like, look at that, 8,700, just like that. And we started at 84, so we've done like 150 encounters on each game in an hour. That's really not bad, considering that we're doing a Repel Trick. Repel Trick with no White Flute. It's just Illuminate. I have no clue why they changed it to make the White Flute not do what it's supposed to do. Like, it makes no sense to me. Because those flutes are so good. But if anything, I'm glad that they got rid of the White Flute and kept Illuminate, rather than making it the other way around. Like, if they got rid of Illuminate's outside thing, but kept the White Flute, then I would be kind of... I would definitely be way more annoyed. Because White Flutes are hard to come by. Ooh, look at that consistency. What's Reshiram's typing? I know Zekrom's electric. What's Reshiram's? Fire. Okay, sick. Okay. Fire dragon. Alright. So what, we just need some rocks, we need some ground, we need some water. Double SIGILYPH, baby. Oh my god, Xenoblade music is so good, man. But I feel like it's one of those video games where like some of the music is just so chill. So when you find the ones like this that go crazy with like electric rock meets orchestra, it just, it's so good. I kind of low-key want to play Xenoblade because my brother owns Xenoblades 1, 2, and 3. So I'm like, oh, I need to play them. I also want to replay Breath of the Wild. Like, I fell out of video games for a hot minute there. I want to play video games. I also want to try my hand at, what's the other one? What is the other one? Can't remember it from the top of my head. What's like another RPG that's Nintendo? Where you like go around creature collecting? No, it's got nothing to do with Zelda. But it is in Smash Bros. No, Temtem's not Nintendo. I'll think of it. Not Earthbound. But yeah, I want to play that one as well. Whatever game it is I'm thinking of, I want to play that one as well. Dude, I wish that you could rent out video games for like a month. Just be like, here, for this month, you pay like 20 bucks. You have the game for a month and you just play it and then you don't own it afterwards. But you've played through it, you know? Renting out video games used to be so good back in the day. Because it's like, here's the thing, I don't want to drop 80 bucks on a game that I might not like. But I'll drop 20 on a game that I might not like. Isn't that Game Pass? Yeah, but Game Pass is for Xbox. Nintendo doesn't have that. I want to be able to rent out in Nintendo games. And Game Pass is a subscription service to have those games perma installed on your thing, and you keep all your save files and everything afterwards. I thought you were hunting near Lego. Or did you move on? Swapping and Kanto birds, gotcha. Well, good luck on the birds. Hey Rage, what's up, dude? How are you? Welcome in. Guys, I'm low-key gonna be sad when this song ends, okay? Just a little bit. Just a warning. We may be listening to this song again if the next song sucks. 2,000 resets for Groudon. Ooh, ouch. At least resets in Ruby Sapphire are fast. But I hope you get it soon. Dude, I want to do some 3rd gen resets. I think I want to do Fire Red Leaf Green. Either the Magikarp, Eevee, or Snorlax. But I'll probably do Eevee first. Because I've never done Eevee. I love Eevee. Eevee's just so freaking cute, man. Especially in Fire Red Leaf Green. The sprite on it is so just fluffy, friend-shaped. 10 out of 10 would give a cuddle. Don't want to go 16k for Groudon. Well, Groudon might be going 16k for you. But yeah, I get that. At least with soft resets, the number can do whatever the hell she wants. You're gonna always end up with the shiny that you want. You're not gonna phase. Whereas with this game could easily go like 30k just for another Sandile. And I'm still stuck here looking for SIGILYPH. So it's just yeah, no one wants to go 16k for anything, let's be real. Second longest hunt yet? Damn. What's your longest hunt so far? Okay, a starter hunt is different to what I was talking about with soft resets, Treg. That's so annoying. We're talking about shiny hunting Groudon via soft resets. We're not talking starters. Also, Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Platinum, wave hello at that. Hang on. You went 70k for Lugia? Was that... How many games were you on? What? Jesus Christ, man. One game, 70k. And you were like counting the whole time? How in the hell? Yeah, okay, yeah, you can keep that. You can keep that. I'm gonna need proof, sorry. So what? Supreme Arcanines can go 70,000 for a Registeel, but Rage can't go 70k for a Lugia? Dude, numbers do be numbering like that. Yeah, that's evil. That's evil. Have you hunted Ho-Oh or have you not done it yet? Also, hi Silver, how are you? Welcome in. Did we see the Reggie number? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Did we see the Reggie number? Did we see the Reggie number? I'm so confused by that. Done Ho, and that was under odds. So there we go. At least the pendulum swung back the other way. Did we see a counter of 70,000? Treg, you can fully go on his channel, look at Supreme Streams playlist, and find the 9 months, the 6 months that he was hunting Registeel non-stop. What do you mean, did we see the number? He live streamed it. Also, he has the video up. What do you mean, did we see the counter? What does that... I'm so confused. Cool, I didn't know that. I'm not you. I'm just more surprised that you don't know who the Supreme Arcanines is when I talk about him all the time. And I feel like most of the people who come in here know who Dallas is. Like, yeah, it just amazes me. I live in a world where it's like finding out that people don't know who Absolblogs is. I know him. Do I watch him? No. Okay, but if you know him and you know he's been hunting for that many years and he's like one of the most like famous shiny hunters in the Full Odds community, like, why would you question if he shiny hunted it with the number for Registeel? That's where I'm so confused about. Like, it was just a lot for my brain to try and register. Didn't know I know his name. Okay. I think it also weirds me out as well is that you get people like who will have the shiny charm go to 20k, which is like obscene numbers for shiny charm, right? But we don't question it. But if someone happens to go over 50,000 for a shiny hunt when it's Full Odds 8192, then we question it. Like, it's such a weird, I don't know. And like, yeah, Rage, you've been like in and hunting in the community for years now. Like, I've seen you around for like, I want to say maybe 5 years, just in through different like people's stuff. So it feels weird to me when people will be like, yeah, I'm gonna need proof of that. It's like, what do you mean you need proof? Like, numbers do be doing weird friggin' things. Like, Sonic's went 110k this year without a shiny. Like, it happens. Started shiny hunting during Sun and Moon era. Yeah, that's cool. That's a very good time to get into shiny hunting. I got into watching shiny hunting streams when Sword and Shield dropped. Like, I was watching them during Let's Go. I deep dived, I found Dallas and I found Matt in like a very, very early Sword and Shield. Guy in the friend group lies a lot. Okay, well, that's a you problem. If you are friends with someone who's just a chronic liar. Also, how do you want to get the proof? Like, do you want to... Because, like, if you're asking me for proof of my hunts, then it's like... Baby, you got the streams and that's about it. Like, I deleted my Twitter. He's Big Cat's friend? Okay, I didn't even know who you're talking about. Shiny hunts on one day and decided to starve myself. Gotcha. Also, if people are lying about their hunts, then it's like... Who cares? Really, at the end of the day, who cares? Still have that linked on Twitch. Do I? Where? How do I have a link to Twitch with the Twitter? What? Let me look. Is it on my channel? Because if so, that is very, very funny. Damn, one of Quick's hard goals for silver games is at 16k. Feels bad, man. Let me look. In your bio or whatever for you. I'm not clicking it, but it's there. Gotcha. About. Oh, there it is. Okay, how do I edit this? Edit about and links. Here we go. How do I edit this? Link. Footer. Here we go. Delete it. Okay, thank you. Remove successfully. Yep, cool. Cool bananas. The other way I wrap my head around numbers going stupidly big is when you remember that the 8192 is an arbitrary number. Like, so every single time you reset the game, it's just pushing out a random frame. There's no way to improve it, you know? Whereas, like, as soon as you're, like, chain fishing or doing, like, any sort of, like, let's go chaining where it's, like, you keep going and your thing's going to improve dramatically, like, that doesn't happen with soft resetting. So it's like, sometimes, yeah, the games just do be evil. 8 phases for a 30%, yeah. Also, thank you, Silver. Are you able to quickly check if it worked, me deleting it? Because it should have. It said it worked. Camille's playing Pokemon Snap. So they are throwing fruit at the Pokemon to make them do silly facial expression. Yeah, it's gone after a refresh. Hell yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I low-key miss being on social media with everybody and like reacting to everyone's shinies and posting mine, and like I do miss it, but like I don't know, getting rid of my Twitter was so correct for me, just because it's like, okay, Elon Musk is actually the worst person on the planet, confirmed. I do not want to be affiliated with that. Pokemon White game, it would look so cool. Can you not? Can you not get them in black and white? Because I know there's a bunch of soft reset stuff you can do in black and white too post game. Can you not get them in black and white? No. Okay. Trade migrate. Okay, gotcha. Embedded Tower and Soul Silver. Groudon is so freaking cool, man. He's so cool. I love Groudon. Latios by a soft reset. Latios. Kyogre, Groudon are event exclusive ones. That's so interesting. I knew that there was like 3rd gen legendaries you could get. And for some reason I assumed it would be the box guys. I'm gonna say it, the wormholes were amazing for shiny hunting legendaries. Like if you wanted all your legendary Pokemon in one little hub and you wanted to shiny hunt all of them and have them all, those wormholes in Gen 7 were amazing for that. Dedicated Wednesday to hunting those legends again, you always forget. Dude, not the Wormhole Wednesday. My issue is I went in my Ultra Sun file and I literally caught every single legendary because like I wasn't into shiny hunting at that time, but I was into dex completion and just having all the Pokemon. So I need to replay through Ultra Sun. Alright, we'll just listen to Sunset Heights. Alright, we need something else. No. Yes. So I'm gonna be DJing a lot today. Not because it's a new hobby, I just need very specific beat per minute happening. Reset your original Ultra Sun file because you did the exact same thing. Yeah. I'm backing mine up onto the SD card on my 3DS and then I'm gonna restart the game. God damn it. Cresselia is a cool one to get in the DAs. Cresselia in a Moon Ball from DAs goes crazy. Also, you know how I said a while ago that I was gonna do soft resets for Dragapult in the Crown Tundra for Halloween? I think I want to see if I can get Pumpkaboo in that Halloween like Route 4 where it's like all the like hay bales and stuff. I want to go into there and see if I can get a Pumpkaboo. And then once we get Pumpkaboo, then we'll switch. But I really need to get Slowpoke before then. I need to get Slowpoke. I need to take down the final gym and then we'll be good to go. I have no clue if Frenzy got Pumpkaboo. I want to say yes, but I have no clue. I think he did. I think, maybe. I don't know. Clearly, I don't know if I've said every single possible answer. Dude, it's like asking the 8-ball and then it just ends up with like the angle of being like, great, you're not even giving me any sort of answer. Not even a don't count on it. We're just getting nothing out of this. Couple of goldfish we are. Dude, I am the worst at remembering what people are hunting. I'm the absolute worst at it. Dude, Zygarde in the DA scares me. Just because it's so tough. I haven't seen Gilgamesh in a hot minute. Like, he's been back once or twice to these streams, but he hasn't really been around. But I'm pretty sure he's still just going on Jirachi. God, the fact that he's doing the Wishmaker one and he's getting so screwed over is just heartbreaking. In BDSP, is it a good idea in your eyes? Okay, so here's the thing. You've got 40-96 chance of shiny Roma, right? Which is better than a 192 chance. However, I think if you're going to do it, you need to have something set up on the side that is fast. You need to be doing like some random encounters somewhere. You need to be doing a soft reset on like DS games or GBA. Because you need to be able to distract yourself enough to keep focus on it. But when those 20 seconds of black screen are happening and there's nothing you can do, it bust out resets, bust out encounters. And then you'll be getting shinies on the side while you're doing Cresselia. Treg, you're a method hunter though, so I feel like... yeah, if there's any easier way than a Roma, you're gonna do it. Shiny Cresselia from Auras wormholes. Yeah, there you go. Whereas having a roaming shiny legend just roaming around your game is the coolest thing in the world to me. Like, I fully plan on doing Raikou Entei roaming and also Latios Latios roaming. And I'll probably will do Cresselia, because Cresselia is sick. Cresselia is so good. Actually, no, that's what Frenzy's been up to lately. He's been doing Cresselia in BDSP. He started that last week, I think. And then he's doing like chill stuff on the side of that. So I would say yes, just make sure you are prepared and keep yourself distracted. Not enough that you're gonna miss it when it's on the route, but just enough to be like, okay, 20 seconds of black screen, let me do something else real quick. That's how I would do it. Black White 2 Cresselia soon. I'd love a second game first. Yeah, gotcha. Dude, that soft reset Cresselia that's just hanging out is so cool. I wish that you could get Apricorn balls in black and white, because Moonball Cresselia just sounds phenomenal. Having the side Pokemon Yellow Professor Oak challenge going on. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Rage. How many badges into it are you? Another soft reset shinies to pop up first. My last soft reset was in January. Yeah, true. What do you hang on, so you're at 7k for Bulbasaur, and then you're at... How many are you for Volcarona? I know that you're very, very close to odds on Bulbasaur, though. Four badges so far. Oh, dude, you're crushing it. What the hell? You're doing so, so good. I feel like between badges 3 and 4 would probably be the toughest for me, just because you gain access to Rock Tunnel, which has so many freaking Pokemon in it. Either that or the Safari Zone. Then again, Tauros, Kangaskhan, and Chansey don't evolve, so those are fine. And you can get Venonat outside of the zone. You can get Paris in Mount Moon, so you don't need Paris or Parasect. You can get Pinsir Scyther from Game Corner. You're playing on the actual Pokemon Yellow cartridge. That's so sick. That's so cool. Come on. Please. Thank you. I explore all of Kanto after badge 3. I don't know. I'm gonna say no because badge 3 you don't have surf. Or fly. No, badge 3 is only surge. No. Not yellow, a lot of HMs are missing. Yeah. Yep. I feel like my baby's first Oaks challenge would definitely be Pokemon Let's Go. A Let's Go Professor Oaks challenge, like a shiny one, would be fun. But getting the legendaries to be shiny, pain in the butt. Oh no, then again, you can just static for them. Of course. Do people who hunt the flying birds on the routes? Insane. Let's Go is so freaking cool, man. Ugh, now I want to play my Switch. Gosh darn it. Is it the weekend this weekend? Is anyone DAing it up? I said Dragonite in the sky and didn't see a single bird. Dragonite's sick though. The Dragonites and Charizards are awesome. Yes, it is. Okay, good luck to people who are the weekending it. Hell yeah. 5% Farfetch on Route 12. Oofs. At least you're not having a shiny hunt it. Like, once you find it, you're good to go. What would you target for a Gen 1 shiny? I would love to do Raichu in Cerulean Cave. Would be my Gen 1-er. Just because it's the only way to get Raichu in like the sprite-based games. As a Raichu. And then every other game I would be hunting Pikachu until I can hunt Raichu again. I think the funniest generation quest that I think someone's ever been on was I can't remember who it was, but someone was doing all the Snorlaxes, but they fully had to unlock the shiny lock on Snorlax in X and Y, which is so funny to me because it's a friggin' Snorlax. Like, why are we locking Snorlax, guys? Come on. Gen 1 shiny Articuno, that would be very cool. Very cool, but an absolute pain in the butt. Hang on, would you use Master Ball it to check the things? Like, just Master Ball it, check it, reset it. Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. That's probably how I would end up doing Raichu, actually, because Raichu's like a level 50. So I would probably just encounter Raichus, catch them, and then catch release. Kiss it before we throw it back into the cave. And then when it's shiny, you hold it up like... But you gotta be wearing those very specific glasses. You know the ones. I mean, it's Cerulean Cave. Like, there's Raichu in there, there's Alakazam, there's Lickitung, Ditto, Slowbro. There's all sorts of crazy stuff in there. Like, it's essentially the Mount Silver of Kanto. God, this music is so good for getting encounters done, man. Jesus. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm snapping it up so quick. Yeah, dude. Shouts to Mega Man X vs. Zero. How long will be live for? 2 hours? Dude, we're crushing it. I'm so glad that the mechanic hasn't rung me yet to be like, hey, so these are all the problems that we found with your car. This is how much it's going to cost to fix it. Because they have done that to me before. And it stresses me out. So I'm really, really hoping that they don't do that today and be like, yes, you did the right thing. This is good for your car. Yep, your car is good to go. Thank you to everyone who's looking and hanging out, by the way. Good luck on the hunts. Silver, are you doing more Volcarona? today, or what are you up to? Or you be chilling in Minecraft? Also, if you are lurking and Minecrafting, I am so sorry to pull you from lurking. Doing Volcarona, hell yeah. Going back to do a couple of double grass phases after this. Yeah, true. I love double grass. I miss it, man. Found the far-fetched. Congrats on that. It wasn't too far-fetched to expect it to show up so quickly. Did that sentence make any sort of sense? Like, you understood what I was trying to sell you, right? Like, the far-fetched pun was here. Can someone please just take it off my hands and do something better with it, please and thank. Yeah, I understood it, LMAO. Thank God. Thank you. Don't eat far-fetched? What? I gotta be real with you guys. I get so sad when I think about baby duckies getting eaten for Peking duck. I get so sad about it. Like, chicken, fine. Okay, yes, we can go and eat a chicken. A goose, maybe if we're desperate. But a little baby ducky? A little quack quack, little waddle, little ducky? Like, come on. He just wants to buy some grapes. And by buy them, I mean steal them. One to 10, how much would you all try to murder me if we shiny hunted ducklet while listening to the duck song? Like, 1 to 10, how quickly am I getting murdered? I'd join you on that hunt, hell yeah. Yo, new shiny hunting event just dropped. Waddle waddle. 9.7 out of 10. See, Kamui, I feel like you would love it and then you would hate it, and that's why it's a 9.7 and not the full 10. Put out with it for an hour, you need to hunt Swanna anyways. Swanna is phenomenal. Swanna is such a good shiny as well. The purple on it is so good. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of blue to purple just because it happens so often. But Swanna's so good, man. Love it for the first 3 loops, hate it for the next 200. Yeah. Yo, how do I get Absol Blogs to do a CEJE, but we just make it the duck song? Next Rumble weekend. How do we make that happen? I think my all-time favorite purple shiny is probably, what's his name? Larvitar into Pupitar. Pupitar's purple goes ballistic. It's so good. It's so good. I think that is honestly my favorite purple shiny. But like Pumpkaboo, oh, Pumpkaboo is so good. Anything that's like a strong purple like this, that's like the strong like royal purple, not a light purple but just a deep dark purple, I'm like, yes, let me bite it. Actually really easy to hunt. Ducklet is the hard one. Really? How do you hunt Swanna? Because I thought Swannon was a pain in the butt as well. 8912. Guys, these numbers are a little bit jumbled, but we're at odds. I'm at odds with this hunt, guys. Alright, we're going to be getting an ad break in 4 minutes and 30 seconds from now. I'm going to use that time to pee break. If you guys need to do the same, please feel free to join me. Otherwise, get a snack, hydrate, stretchy time. Do anything else that needs to happen. Get into a position where every spot is on one line so you don't have to do anything but ride back and forth. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's very, very cool. I'm gonna have to watch a swanner hunt on YouTube. I summon a shiny glitch. X and Y developers day one when they had the what were they, like monochromatic? They were like colorless Pokemon. Do you guys remember those? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They were like, they didn't have like the color, like the, it was like a very weird thing. And also like never ever save in Lumiose because it will F up your game royally. Dude, X and Y had some crazy glitches day one that I feel like so many people love X and Y that we don't talk about it anymore. But X and Y day one had some like really like crazy stuff happening. Those were all edited? No, they weren't. They were an actual thing in the game. Same with like not being able to save in Lumiose. Like there was all this crazy stuff. Because they fully had to make a patch to fix it. I think the funniest one was people having the autosave on with Sword and Shield. If you had the autosave turned on, but you also had your Switch homebrewed, it would like F up the save. So you had to like turn it off. Because it was like screwing with people's save files. I don't remember too many crazy things happening in Alola though. Taylor's new video. I did a shiny badge quest in version 1.00 of Pokemon X. Dude, when's the level 100 gauntlet? But we're only fighting monochromatic Pokemon. When are we doing that? Level 100. Pinnacle of power. Gotta go spam Matt with that now. Yo, new gauntlet idea. Yo, if I found out from Matt that the monochromatic Pokemon was like a fever dream and they didn't actually exist, I would like be so confused. Because it's just such a, like, I have such strong memories of it being a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like a Pyro or something. Pokemon XY Mono Chrome Pokemon. It is. Yeah, look at this absolute freak. Look at these Fruit Loop Pokemon. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, can confirm they did exist. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a fever dream. Okay. Whew, thank God. I actually really do want to spend some time and just go through all the like day one patches of Pokemon games just to see what they have to fix. And then like tier rank the patches. I feel like BDSP would stay winning, but like X and Y would be right behind it. Reverse engineered to occur by reliable sources where the editing thing came from. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Interesting. And the other thing as well, it's not like with the Switch games where it's like if you take the cartridge and put it onto a different Switch and don't download the update for it, you still end up with version 1.0. Whereas with your X and Y cartridges, because it saves it onto the cartridge, you would fully have to buy like a complete in-box, never been opened X and Y Pokemon game, and then just not update it to make that happen, I think. Right? Would that be the only way? But then there's like a friggin' action replay code that you can put in to be like, oh yes, monochrome activate. But I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I don't really remember Pokemon games having like major issues day one the way that BDSP did. Because like Sword and Shield had a pretty decent like launch. Like there really wasn't anything too crazy happening launch day. To the point where everyone was having to complain about what the trees looked like. Like, I think the game is okay if we're looking at the trees. Go, how they do update things came pre-installed on later copies. Yeah, it probably did. It probably did. Nice hat. Hi, Frenzy. Thank you for complimenting my hat. How are you, my dude? Frenzy, Silver and I want to know, did you ever get Pumpkaboo? I was talking about Pumpkaboo before. Did you ever get him or no? Goddamn, ad break was running and I didn't go pee. Well, let me get to 9:50. And then I'm gonna go do that, cause Madsy gotta go. Norm. How's the Cresselia going? We were talking about Cresselia as well. We were bringing up so many shiny hunts, being like, yo, is it a good idea to hunt Cresselia in BDSP? I'm like, dude, Frenzy's doing that hunt. Hang on, you're on phase 5 or 6 Pumpkaboo. Gotcha. Damn, that's rough. I feel like Mawile and Sableye are version exclusives, so they would be in one or the other. Yeah, you're gonna have to Google that one. Haven't done too much, I've been busy. Yeah, gotcha. I hope it's been good busy though. And not annoying busy. All right, please be a good song. Please be a good song. Please, I beg. This is a good song, but it's low-key kind of slow. I need like... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep this on. So this will be your BRB music. I will BRB. We'll do a PRE, I think. If I can make it work, it's probably not gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna go. Goodbye. I will be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Guys, do we leave this song on or can I change it? Because if everyone cries for me to be like, no, Mads, don't change the song, then I'll leave it. But if I have permission to change the song, I think I'm changing the song. Because I need, like, change it, please. Why? What's going on? Why do we not like Shantae? Why is this particular song? Why is this particular Thank you for allowing me to change it. Now, this song takes a little bit to get into, but like, give it a minute, you'll understand why I picked this song. Lack of lyrics and looping gets to you. Well, you're gonna hate these streams because these streams are nothing but lack of lyrics and looping. Kamui, how have you been here for this long? lack of looping, damn. Dude, you must love an Absol blog stream. Shiny Warchian will be distributed August 8th. Ooh, live Warchian reaction. Why is he so... Did you see him? He was nothing but cubes. He was nothing but little baby pixels. We beat it 3.5 million times. Jeez. Okay. Hang on, so that means that we're also getting the shards? Hell yeah, good work, team. High five. Rip that snail. That snail got like WWE destroyed. By the way, how was your day, Frenzy? What'd you get up to? I hope it was good. I woke up early this morning. I took my car in to get serviced. And then we got bacon and egg rolls. It was pretty good, 7 out of 10. The bacon was a little bit eh, but other than that, she was good. And then I streamed. Also, guys, I'm officially 2 weeks in on the good stuff. 2 weeks. Can you believe that? Had a lot of coursework today. That was kind of it. Gotcha. Well, I hope that the coursework was not too brutal. Snails and Tiny Family lineage and everyone it knew were sent to the Shadow Realm several times over. Yeah. Swear your first voice crack will be on stream. Dude, if it is, I will lose my mind. I will lose my mind, actually. I need you guys to be on the ball when it comes to the voice cracks, because I want to make a compilation of just, like, me voice cracking. But when I'm having a bad day, being like, Mads, you're doing the thing. You're good. Oh Honestly, the shiny reactions that have voice cracks in them are some of my favorite things. Like the old school 2010s shiny reactions where it's like shiny 10 and it's like the voice just loses it. Or my favorite ones will be like when you get guys that are like talking lower to try and sound older, but then as soon as they find the shiny, their voice just like because they start talking normal. It's so funny. Like, I don't know why we as guys all agreed to make our voices sound like 3 octaves lower than what they are. But like, shinies really do be exposing us. It amazes me though, like how, you know, you get certain shiny hunters like Matt, for example, whose voice, like, it's changed, but it hasn't like changed. Like, it's such a weird phenomenon when that happens, where it'll be like, if I close my eyes, I know who is speaking, but it just sounds like a younger version of them. Like, it's cool, man. It's very, very cool. I also love it when you see like a shiny hunting that's a time capsule, because they'll have on in the background, like they'll be watching something on TV, or they'll be watching like the latest season of this anime, the latest episode of this anime, and it's like Naruto circa 2013, you know, or it'll be like One Piece circa 2015. It's like, oh my god, that's old now. I really do think that that's probably one of the coolest things about shiny hunting in general, is it's one of those like video game things where it's really a time capsule of what's going on around you in your environment, you know? Dude, rock music really makes me want to learn how to play the drums. Here's the thing, I would not play them well, but I would play them. You get me? Also, Silver, you know how yesterday we were talking about, what's his name? Stupid little pipsqueak that I can never get to G-Max because he's exclusive to Go, Meltan. That low-key made me so sad. Because I was like, damn, I can never get a shiny Meltan, actually. Huh. Like, is this what it feels like when people would miss out on the event cue cards like a month later? Or they would forget to redeem them, so then they've just got this piece of cardboard that you can never be redeemed for anything? It's like, damn. That's my one gripe. When they shiny lock Pokemon to be specifically for this event or for this thing, it feels very like grimy, because it's like in their minds they're like, yo, we're gonna shiny lock the starters because it's gonna make the 6-year-old sad that their Pokemon isn't as cool as their friends, and yet they'll go and do stuff like that. It's so stupid. Why would ZA let us hunt Meltan? Meltan's a 7th gen guy. Hang on, is he 7th or 8th gen? Yeah, no, I'm saying for like my shiny G-Max quest. My gotta catch 'em all G-Max edition. Like, I can just never have a shiny G-Max Melmetal. Like, it's just not gonna happen, you know? Seventh gen, but really only by dex number. Yeah, gotcha. Other than that, he's 8th gen. Gotcha. See, the reason why I always think he's 7th gen as well is because he's in the 7th gen anime. Where he's going and eating his little tub of nuts and bolts next to Rockruff. Like, that little scene lives in my head rent free just because it's so cute. Just like this number is so cute. Look at this number, guys. This is progress. One giant leap for man. One small step for this stupid SIGILYPH hunt. Volcarona is still technically in the same region as the Desert Resort. It'll make you go stupid numbers for it. No, Volcarona is going to be so much kinder than Darumaka. That Darumaka is like, how dare you trade me up? Punishment. That's what that was. It's like, oh, he's gonna move me out of my native habitat too. I know, shaking in fear. That's what that was. Also, he's a bozo. Like, have you seen the little guy? He's a stupid, very puntable Pokemon. Guys, where's the tier list of like Pokemon that just look like you could kick them for an obscene amount of distance? Where is that tier list? I feel like Sphere wouldn't go that far because Sphere would be very heavy and like very... The blubber would not make it have a good, like, air resistance, you know? Igglybuff, oh my god. Igglybuff? You know those, like, the rubber, like, inflated balls that you get from, like, the toy store for, like, $1? You know the ones I'm talking about that you just, like, can kick the crap out of it and it'll go across a football field? Those ones... That is Igglybuff. But here's the thing. Would we be able to handle the anger that Wigglytuff would have for us, seeing us, like, just kick the baby? Would that happen? Minion would hurt. Dude, Minion's friggin'... Yes, Minion would hurt. You're kicking a rock. It's like kicking a Geodude. Like, you just don't do it. Why would you do that? Who else is very puntable? Again, I want to say Darumaka. Darumaka, when it's in Zen form, looks very much like a rugby ball. Pumpkaboo is... You're just kicking a pumpkin. Like, that's not going to end well for anyone. Guys, I thought of something. So you know how soccer balls are made out of pigskin? Do we use Lechonk to make soccer balls for Score Bunny to kick? Is that what happened to Lechonk? Wigglytuff was saying piles of bodies go for miles. Piles of bones go for miles. Dude, where's a friggin' Wigglytuff holding a knife emote when we need it? What about Togepi? Nah, see, Togepi is way too fragile. It's like kicking an egg. And also, like, Togepi is baby. Also, the little spikes on its head wouldn't make it very, aerodynamic. Double SIGILYPH. What else are like some round Pokemon? But they would have like a little bit of weight to them. Maybe a Carbink? Because a Carbink's just a bit of coal, right? Like that's all she is? She's just a little clump of stone? Wigglytuff. Not Wigglytuff, Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl, if he's all like Poliwhirl and Poliwag. Those two, yes, they would be fun to punt. Again, you also have to like outswim, outrun, outsmart Poliwrath, because Poliwrath will kill you. However, could be an enjoyable experience. Cacnea would fly, but there's 50% chance you get pricked. He's a freaking cactus. It's like picking up this guy. You don't do it. You want to punt this? Ow. Yeah, no, you can keep that Smoliv. I feel like Smoliv is too small. So like you could kick it, but it would be like kicking a grape. Like yes, it's going to go far, but it's not going to be like, you're not going to get the enjoyment out of it that you would with Igglybuff. Like, I feel like Igglybuff would just be a fun experience. £15 though. Is it 15 pounds? Okay, that's a heavy little olive. All right. Yeah, okay, then yeah. You know what else that would be good for? Actually, no, that would be great for like throwing, like baseball throw and then smack the crap out of it. Same with Applin. Applin would be great for that. Like just lob an Applin and just... That would be a fun time. Again, do not show Flapple, do not show Appleton, do not show Hydrapple, do not show... What's the candy apple one? What's the caramel apple? I forgot. Sorry about it. Dratini, but only if you throw, because Dragonite would kill you if you kick it. Nah, again, like Dratini is... He's a water type, so he's gonna have that like... It's like trying to pick up like an eel or a fish. Like it's just gonna slip out of your hands immediately. So I feel like you're not gonna get enough out of it to be able to do some like good damage. Dipplin, yeah. Do not tell Dipplin that we are using its child to play baseball. Dratini is a dragon. It's a baby dragon, but it's a little noodle that lives in the ocean. How much fun would you guys have kicking a Basculin? Like recreating James kicking that Magikarp? How much fun would you have kicking a Basculin? Again, do not show Basculegion that we're doing this. But I feel like I would get some enjoyment out of it. Now, the world's biggest no-no of do not kick this, do not throw it, do not look at it the wrong way. Voltorb Electrode. Do not mess with them. Again, Perfect Sphere would be great to play volleyball with. Do not do it. You know, everyone, no risk of Basculin. True. But now we're doing red stripe or blue stripe? Because I'm picking red. Dude, this song is so good, man. Why does suffer enough as it evolves? Why does it suffer when it evolves? It turns into a crazy giant fish that can like... Oh, Bounce Sweet would be a good one, but like, we love Bounce Sweet. But yeah, so that could be a good one. Do you think Drifloon would let us play the balloon game? You know, the one where it's like, do not let it touch the floor, otherwise you lose? You know that balloon game? In Australia, it's just called the balloon game, and we all know what we're talking about. Is the balloon game a universal experience, or do I have to educate you? Male is fueled by the rage of its fallen brethren, and female is sorrow. Damn, so they're just going through it, huh? Okay. What do I think the next phase is going to be? Because I really think it's going to be Sandile. That's where my vote is. But I need at least one of you to have faith that I will be getting SIGILYPH. Because low-key crying in the corner of the club. In the bathroom. While there's two people making out in the booth next to me. I'm really gonna try this weekend to smash out the Chikorita. Because, dude, I'm almost at... Okay, here's the thing. One of my games, 16,000 without anything seen. The other one, 20k without something seen. So, like, we're racking up the numbers really, really well. We just need to make it happen. And then as soon as that's done, I will feel so much better because those games will be opened up. And then I just need to go get some Geodudes, smash Whitney in the face with a rock smash, and then we're good to go. Level it up a butt ton to get it to level 40, and then easy peasy. It's gonna be so weird whenever we find the roamers, because I'm not catching them. So it's just gonna be so weird being like, yeah, we found the shiny. We don't own it, but we have it. You know? I wonder if anyone has accidentally killed the shiny roamer while they were trying to catch it. That's gotta have happened to someone, right? Least master bullet to check the nature and reset when it's roaming again. We could do that. I'd be down to do that. We could nature guess and then just release. I would just need to make sure I'm saved like a million times to feel like safe enough that I can do that. Dude, I love watching people trying to hunt those roamers. It's just so chill. It's a very chill way to shiny hunt. Especially when they've got other stuff going on as well. need to make a layout for it. So I'll have like Raikou Entei on the left, and then on the right will be Suicune. I also need to set up my English Heart Gold with Suicune. Actually, I should be doing it in the Soul Silver because the Soul Silver hasn't found anything. But just the idea of having like Raikou, Entei, Suicune all on the screen at the same time sounds very, very cool to me. Thought you were going for all three on one game. No. No. With the roamers, you can't do that. The only way that would be possible to have all three of them on one game would be if you had both Raikou and Entei shine in the same reset, which is ridiculous to ask for. Like, yeah, no. So I plan on Japanese Soul Silver's gonna have one of them, Japanese Heart Gold's gonna have the other. And then these two, I'm gonna eventually hunt Suicune again, because these Japanese games are gonna end up with all the legendaries and roamers on them. But could knock out the one that isn't shiny and do a league run per reset. Do a what now? You want me to beat the entire Elite Four per reset? No. No. The whole idea is that I have a Raikou and a Latios on this game, an Entei and a Latias on this game. That's the end goal. So I'm going into Kanto. I've got a Roma on Kanto. I'm going to Johto. I've got a Roma in Johto. I wonder what Suicune's catch rate is for Gen 4. I do think it's hilarious that my Soul Silver game gave me both her and Lugia. So I kind of also love the idea of hunting Suicune on that Soul Silver, just to be able to say, yeah, it got all three of the static legendaries on it. Dude, people were pissed at me for master balling my level 75 Ho-Oh. Like, if I couldn't catch the level 41, there's no point in wasting resources just to have to do the same thing. Dude, we've been crushing the encounters today. It's so nice. If I didn't love this layout so much, I would probably add a third game. Like an absolute bozo. Yeah, see, I just do PP counts along the way. So like every time he uses a move, you just count it. And as long as you know what the max PP of that Pokemon is, you're good to go. Alright, is it a good song? Ooh, okay, yeah. This is a good song. It's a little bit slower. But my god, it's Battle Revolution, guys. Music's slow enough for you to fall asleep to. Dude, I love falling asleep to shiny streams. Especially when it's like streams where you know the person didn't find the shiny, so that there's no like huge freak out reaction that's gonna wake you up. Because those are the worst. But I think the worst ones is when you get people coming to stream 20 minutes after someone finds a shiny, be like, yo, your shiny reaction almost caused me to crash my car. It's like, damn. Like, I'm just imagining the jolt jump you get, but also holding the wheel, so you're like... Does anyone know, okay, any battlers, how long has Lightning Rod been an ability for in Pokemon? What game was it introduced in? Gen 3? Okay, sick. What Pokemon have Lightning Rod? Like, what are some of the more, like, common, like, you just know off the top of your head? Because I want to have, in Battle Revolution, my shiny Mantine next to a Lightning Rod. Like, that just sounds so fun. Rhydon? Rhydon. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Easy. We can manifest. We can do that. Pikachu, Manectric, Electrike. Okay, cool. Pikachu has hidden ability. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Dude, a Rhydon with a Lightning Rod would be sick, actually. That would be so fun. Mantine plus Rhydon doing Battle Revolution stuff, that would be fun. Marowak, apparently? Marowak is a cool Pokemon. Marowak is a very, very cool Pokemon. What else are some like fun ones? I love having flying types next to stuff that can earthquake, but because it's flying, you can't EQ it, like KO it. I mean, that's really fun with Magnezone. Magnezone with the Don't lead in Lightning Rod and Emerald if you hate being called in game. What, does it give you better service on your phone? What do you mean? Air balloon driftling does that as well? Okay, that's fun. Problem is, I don't have access to an air balloon. That is hot. And in the air. Yeah, no, I know. I got what you meant, Kamui. I was making a joke. I was making it silly. No, I'm always leading with static. No, not static. Illuminate. Illuminate's my number one. Either that or my shiny Rayquaza. I really think we're flying through these encounters today, and I don't know why. Like, if it's just the headspace or what. I think what happens is it's like once you hit odds in my brain, like as soon as I hit 8192, I'm like, okay, this game can do whatever the hell it wants. You know? I've done the tough part, which is getting to odds, and now we're here, we're just big chilling until it shows up. When it shows up, it will decide for itself. But it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like putting her a little bit on autopilot, you know? Where it's like, okay, I've done the hard part. We've taken the plane into the sky. We didn't F up the takeoff. We're good. The cabin pressure is exact. Airspeed is normal. Weather conditions beautiful. Now we just need to get SIGILYPH. Does anyone else get like that? Or do we do the opposite where it's like, okay, we're at odds, where the hell is my Pokemon? Because I get that way with methods. Like as soon as you get me doing a method, as soon as I hit odds, I'm like, where the hell is it? Which is why I fully cannot hunt with the charm anymore. Because I get so impatient and I just don't enjoy it. Like it becomes a very much less passive thing. Yesterday, I was so bummed out when I read that they were out of stock on the Elgato capture cards. Now today, I'm just like, damn, that is really a comedy of errors, huh? Like, someone in the world really made it so that Madsy's just not going to have a capture card for a while. Like, Mads, you are forced to shiny hunt in these games so that you're not distracted by Sword and Shield. Like, you have to get these hunts done. It's almost like the equivalent of like your mum being like, okay, yes, you're allowed to play games after you do the dishwasher. After you clean your room. After you make your bed. You can play games. It feels very, very much like that, except it's like the electronics store. Gone as fast as humanly possible to get a shiny soon. Yeah, gotcha. See, I'm not going humanly possible enough that I'm gonna fail anything. But I kind of like, by this number, you're in your rhythm, you've got all your like muscle memory down. We're big chilling, you know? Also, me putting 100 repels in to these games instead of having it at like 10 and then having to reset all the time definitely changes the mindset, because like we are getting encounters in the same session, like in the same lot of reset time, that same seed. We've got encounters happening. I have no idea what number I want to get up to today. I've also been really good at not being distracted today. Like yesterday, we got so distracted. Talking about hot men will do that to you. And hot women. No one talks to me about hot people real quick, okay? I'm trying to shiny hunt. But I feel like today I've been really like on the ball with like being able to like keep talking random crap while also just staying on task, you know? Yesterday we were fully having to Google if Japan was in the Northern Hemisphere because I'm an actual moron. That's so funny, man. But like in my head, I really do think that like most of the continents are in the middle of the earth and then there's like space up the top and up down the bottom. You know? Cynthia hot in your eyes? Yes. She is mother. And so is Cyrus, before you have to ask. Yes. Literally the only one that I don't find hot is the Fire Elite 4 with the Ronald McDonald dyed afro. That is a bit much for me. Everyone else hot. But I am a Sinnoh stan, so what can I say? Who the hell is Bertha? Hang on, wait, I'm gonna have to Google. And Bertha. Sinnoh Elite 4. Oh, is she an old lady? I mean, I'm looking at her in the anime, I'm like, yo, if I'm like 60 playing this game, then yes. Yes, even Bertha. Yes, what? Because she's an old woman? Let women have grey hair. Let people have grey hair, alright? Let people be old. Shouldn't share the fan art of the new guy from Legends ZA where he has 2 sleeves of tats. Oh, frenzy. I feel like you have to, but like, ugh. I'm fully obsessed with that guy. Like, I kid you not, the amount of like fan art of him, ridiculous. He is fully gonna be the like, he's gonna be the glue that's gonna make me play ZA. Just for him. For him and the trubbish that follow you around on a little adventure for the day. Ridiculous. Pokemon really got to me. They said, Mads, you can have puzzles with trains and you can have hot men. You're welcome. I said, the Pokemon Company, thank you. I love you. Godspeed. I wish you nothing but health and good faith. Why stop at them? Why not shinies too? Because you can get shinies in any game. You can't get that hot guy in any game, and you definitely can't get Trubbish following you around like little buddies in any game. It's the same way that the thing holding Scarlet Violet together for me was you having to run around with all of those Sunflora in the first gym. that was enough for me. Katie is the first gym if we're going by levels. Who the hell is Katie? And I'm just going by... I did the grass gym first. So in my mind, that is the first gym. The bug breaker's name is Katie? I don't think that's correct. Somehow I don't think that's correct, but I do not care enough about Scarlet Violet to correct you. If it goes slightly lower on his body than on what I see, just FYI. Oh, God bless. God bless. Let me look at this. Let me look. Let me go. Holy sh... I have seen this art. I have seen this art. I have seen this. Yes. Yes, I have seen this. Yeah, the art box sleeves go crazy. Yeah, I have seen that one. Guys, we're 1,000 over odds. Where is my Pokemon? Help. Is the name of Absolblog's SIGILYPH name Majesty? Is that correct, or am I thinking of a different Pokemon? Double SIGILYPH, baby. Do you know how much I would lose my mind if one of these was shiny next to a regular one? Who the hell is Katie? Yeah, I fully forgot about her, man. Not gonna lie. I'm sorry, I just do not care about SV enough to remember anything. Including giving the guy back his wallet. But you do have little 3-year-old kids being like, yes, I will bet 10 billion Pokédollars for this one dive ball. And you're just like, kid, does your mother know where you are? What in the hell? I'm about to call the cops. Reset the game. Get rid of this child. Bad juju. I'm sorry, but he so looks like the little demon devil helper guy from Hercules. He really, really does, with the Hercules sandals. Get this man some sandals. He needs them. Look, his feet are roasting hot in the sand. But yeah, anyways, going back to Majesty real quick. If I had a giant Majesty of my own named Babylon behind me, I feel like that would solve my problems. But I also need a life-size shiny Galarian Zigzagoon plush. Again, that would also solve all of my problems. But make him a weighted little guy so that he's like comfort. I think the order of shiny reactions is gonna be Darumaka, low-key pissed. Sandile, don't really react, but just expect it. Maractus, we react a little bit, but it's also like, I already have one of you. You're so cool and I love you, but I already have one. Dwebble, we laugh at. And SIGILYPH, we kind of lose our bananas a little bit. I think that's gonna be the thing. Dynamax size shiny glowing Zigzagoon plushie. No, because I want a real life plushie size of him. I don't need him Dynamaxed. I just need Zig. I also need a Turtwig. I need a big old Turtwig plush. Yeah, that's so annoying. There. Only missing 4 inches to be cannon height. So how big is it? I love the idea of having a giant Turtwig plushie. Just to sit on the couch back there. Is that foot or inch? I'm sorry, Americans with just their little lines to represent how big something is, not helpful to me. I measure things in like cm or mm. Foot, if I recall correctly. Hey, so you don't even know if you've like said the correct thing. Then just type it out. Just type 1 foot. So that way you know what you're talking about. How big is a foot in centimeters? Like, is he big or is he tiny? I don't know. Listen, if I have to do conversions for you guys have to do conversions for me. But that is cool. You have a big old Turtwig plush. Very, very cute. Just say shit and assume we're right. True. Hi, Snail. Welcome in. That is factual. That's so true, man. I had to sleep for 2 hours. I hope it was a good nap. Like a good 2 hours sleep. That sounds so nice. 30 centimeters. Oh, hey, big boy. That's cool. You know what else I want? I want the like $800 Appleton plushie. I really, really want him. I really do love grass types. Like, it's so funny because grass as a typing isn't my favorite. But there are so many grass type Pokemon that I love. Been trying to sleep for 2 hours. Oh, gotcha. Well, I hope that you can actually get some sleep. Now that you've come in here and said something that is honestly deserving to be said. Instead of something crazy. I hope that the gods are nice to you and they're like, ah, yes, the world is back in order. $3:30 a.m. to spend $50 on Pokemon cards with my dad at 10 a.m. Hang on. For 5 hours to get cards? Is it worth it at that point? I'm sorry, is it worth it? Jesus Christ, dude. 3:38. Are you gonna just like, are you taking chairs and you're just gonna sit in your chairs in your blankie and just like sleep? That is so insane. 3:30 a.m. to spend $50 on cards at Best Buy. Could not be me, actually. Could not be me. This is where my like sloth comes into play, where it's like, ah yes, my favorite sin, slothing about. Because yeah, that could never be me. I hope you get some good pulls though. Take chairs this time because last time the people in front of us got pissed because you and your mum both with chronic pains. People in front of us got pissed? Hey, why'd they get pissed at you? We asked to sit on the bench. I'm sorry, do they understand what a bench is for? People are morons. People are Fruit Loops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people are just... Again, people are annoying and stupid and dumb. And ableism is 100% a thing that we love. Park up the extra 20, sleep is worth it. Hey, what's the extra 24? Is that for shipping? Or is that how much it costs to just pay someone else to like stand in your spot for you? Yeah, Snail, I think if they're the types of people that are having issue with someone with a broken leg sitting on a bench, like, yeah, they're not going to be doing you any favors or being helpful at all in this world. Upcharge on the secondary market or whatever it is. Oh, okay, gotcha. Immersive Lugia Karen Pocket before new art shows up because the art for her Traced and Lugia also having art was also removed to be safe. I don't understand what any of that means. Can someone please explain what's going on? I understand that there's been issues with Pocket. I don't play Pocket, so I'm completely out of the loop. What is happening and why are people pissed at Pokemon for it? Yeah, but Snail, it's 3:30 a.m. that you're hanging out. Dude. Pokemon gave artist fan art to trace for new sets of... hang on. Pokemon gave an artist fan art to trace for the new set immersive cards. Devs provided the artist with fan art instead of reference art and the artist just traced it. So did they steal someone's art? Guys, I'm so stupid. Basically, they stole someone's art. Okay, I understand that. Okay. Okay. Well, that's freaked up. Got taken down in like 30 minutes. Gotcha. Hang on, so if it got taken down, then why Then why are we having problems? Why are we sad about the card? Was your card that you pulled just not replaced with the new art? Because like it's all digital. People blaming the artist is so sad because they're like, it's in their fault. I love their artwork. Hang on, why? Okay, first of all, people are stupid. Why are we blaming the artist? Again, I love not having anything. Like, I love just living in my own little bubble and really not having any sort of Pokemon drama in my life. Like with something like new art coming soon with an orange or blue background, depending on the legend. That is funny. That is very, very funny. So you just have a Lugia card that just has new art coming soon. Dude, that's like in Oras when they have the Pokemon Battle Pyramid coming soon. Immersive, so it's not a flat art, there's a whole animation with it. That's funny. That is very, very funny. Love how people think it will take like a few days. Again, Snail, people are stupid. Oops, hang on. I got a phone call and it might be from the thingo, so give me a sec. I'm just gonna quickly answer this. Give me a moment, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. That was the car place. Basically, I need to write stuff down, honestly. I need to get a new tire because one of the tires is not legally roadworthy, so we've got to fix that. So that's going to cost me an extra $129, which is low-key sad, but that is okay. Because it had to happen. Because it's adult spending. But if anyone wants to use a Prime sub, now would be the time to do it. Cries in poor. Families doing worse, and either sperm or semen appeared on the screen. Forgot which one, I think. Had to type it in herself to finish the words. Have you never heard of a spermed whale? Also, like, I feel like that's not a sex thing. Like, that's not... I don't know, man. Like, to me, that wouldn't raise any flags. Because it is a word. Like, I think if... Yeah. I don't know. I'm very much pissed at a lot of different governments at the moment for censorship of, like, kid-friendly websites, to the point where now Spotify's fully wanting you to do facial recognition if you want to get any sort of mature, like, podcasts or anything like that. I shouldn't have to show you my face to be able to access those things. So, yeah, I'm very, like, I don't know. Like, even just bringing that up is like, because it's like, again, you should be responsible for your kids. You should monitor what you want them to have access to. But, like, I fully remember, like, I was 5 or 6 years old watching, like, Dirty Dancing with my mum. And, like, Days of Thunder. And, like, you know, like... It's so stupid. Oh, AI would 100% flag me as, like, a 15-year-old for sure. Dude, it was so funny. My cousin, so he's like full beard. He's like 35 years old, right? Full beard. He shaved it all off during the weekend when he was at our place. He fully left for that airport. He showed me his license. He has like de-aged 10 years. Edgy middle schoolers watching Family Guy. Dude, what about my brother's girlfriend being age like 4 watching, freaking hell, what was she watching? She was watching South Park. And then she would get in trouble from the school for telling kids about what was happening on the episode of South Park that she watched. At the age of 4. It's like, okay, can we not? Can we maybe, like, calm down a little bit and just sort our lives out a little bit? But what also gets to me as well is it's like, oh, at age 4, you're gonna let someone watch South Park, but then you're not actually gonna help educate them on how to not get pregnanted when they are 13 and are fully capable of becoming pregnant. Like, ugh, it's so stupid. I hate parents. I really do, man. Like, I feel like my parents were the only sane ones that I know of. And the other thing that gets to me as well is also it's like a thing of accessibility, right? Like we look at what He Who Shall Not Be Named in 1940s Germany was doing to accessibility for information on medicine, information on anything that was not Christian or Catholic, anything that was other. Trying to get information on something that was seen as like not for the good of the people. So incredibly tough, right? And we look at that now and we go, yo, that was friggin' insane that he went around doing that. You're doing the exact same thing. You're doing the exact same thing with this. Because a kid who is 13, 14 years old should be able to Google a reproductive system and not have to prove that they are 18 years old accessing that information. A 16-year-old girl should be able to Google reproductive health care information. Parents are trying to censor sex ed that is being taught at school because parents won't do it. Yeah, exactly. It's so ridiculous. Like, parents just want their kids to get teen pregnant, man. Like, it really, really feels like people have forgotten just how common teen pregnancy used to be. Because that's all it's going to lead to. Same with, like, all these, like, TikTok people who are like, yeah, I'm no longer on the pill and I feel so much better with my body. Like, if you are on a medication and it is not doing good for your body and you're having side effects or you're noticing different things, like say you're getting a headache or like you're more irritable than usual, stuff like that, you can go to the doctor and say this medication isn't working and they will switch it. Telling people to get off the thing that helps regulate the cycle, helps regulate their mood, helps regulate their body's hormones, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Higher infant mortality that probably comes with it. Oh god, definitely. And not only that, but also yeah, mortality rate to the mothers. Like, I think people forget, yes, we get periods early. We're not biologically supposed to have children and be giving them birth until we're mid-20s. When the actual, like, pelvis has shifted enough. Like, it's such a joke. It's so annoying. So yeah, Snail, thank you for bringing up the word sperm, because you got me started on something. Whoopsie daisies. Kids under 18 won't get to have YouTube access. Their kid will lose their account that has no ads and restricted use. What? How? What are you saying? So the kids are going to lose access to YouTube? Yes. But are you saying the parents will also lose access or what? So stressful, you have to take advantage of, sometimes get extra time for stuff and do it at home because I'm so repulsed that you show me a picture of a winner just for... Yeah, see, I feel like that's definitely a, like a personal you thing. That, yeah, completely understandable, but also, like, you can't... People need to be aware of what the hell's going on inside their bodies. Like, if it's normal and expected that we understand how our digestive system works, then it should be the same for that whole other system. Especially when there are so many cancers that happen down there. For men and women. There are so many cancers that can occur. What are we listening to? I don't know what this is, but it's not doing the rest for me. Ooh, that was a good skip. Okay, yep. Thank you, YouTube Shuffle. Kids won't be over 18. They'll have to use YouTube without their account, so they'll just have wild YouTube account. Oh yeah, dude. Well, I didn't have an actual YouTube account of my own until like 2019. I used to be just Wild Western on YouTube, and I would always delete the history afterwards because I got into like a really good habit of just every single time just delete the search history. Not because I was looking at anything weird or anything. It was just a habit from school. Didn't make an account until like 2020. Yeah, exactly. I think the other thing that we have to remember is that the internet is so Wild West that the legislation is just trying to catch up. The problem is the way they're trying to catch up with it isn't actually going to work, and it's going to be a lot more harmful than it will be helpful. That's the issue I have with it. So bad with what's allowed, and YouTube doesn't care enough about it. Sure, to learn what to... Oh yeah, dude, the advertisements are ridiculous. Like, you're gonna have me fully watching this ad on like pregnancy tests, but you're not gonna actually let me Google signs you might be pregnant. Like, come on. Bit of a joke. I'm so glad I live in a country where like gay legislation is just more laughed at than anything else. After school assignments didn't involve a YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Sexy mobile ad games from things. Dude, did any of you guys used to go on like YouTube live streams and it would just have nothing but the friggin' hot singles near you ad like bots that would just spam those streams, but they would always put like just like a bunch of emojis. They wouldn't say anything, but it would just be like hot women in your area and then just like a bunch of heart emojis. If we had actual young people that were versed in the internet, we might actually get solutions that would work. Yeah, exactly. Young people who also have kids. Because everyone in the office is like granddad or great granddad. You know, it's like the way that you grew up and the way that your kids grew up, completely different to the way that they're growing up today. But it's so interesting though, because I'm also like one of those people where if I ever like had a kid, I would not let my kid have a phone until they were 13. I would not let my kid have an iPad as an itty bitty baby. We would have a Nintendo Switch. They would get to play it an hour a day after school, but they would have toys and they would be allowed to take their toys with them in the car when we go on trips to go see the cousins. I don't know, it just, iPad baby scenario really reminds me of Wall-E. When they're all on that cruise ship together, but they're all like face hits here in a screen constantly. You know? Like it feels very much like that. Like you're not actually learning to interact with the world when you have that happen. And it's like, yes, the world is overwhelming, and yes, its sensory is annoying the crap out of people. But we have enough things now. Like we can I would fully give my kid earmuffs. I would fully give them like be able to listen to music or like something like that, like while we're doing stuff. But you do not need to constantly be entertained by a screen. Didn't have anything outside the family computer and shared a DS until you were 13, 14. So honestly, great plan. Yeah. The only bug I've ever had with my brother sharing the Wii with me was him fully deleting my 100% completed Mario Kart file on Mario Kart Wii. That crushed my soul. That broke me. But other than that, we're good. He never deleted my DS. He never deleted my Pokemon game files. Deal with having your own kids healthily. That is a good idea. Yeah, exactly. I really am a firm believer that I think the best and smartest people are the ones that it can actually go, you know what? I am not built for this. I'm not built for this. I need to fix this. You know. Hit your number on Volcarona, so you're going to head out. Enjoy the afternoon. Have a great, great night, dude. I'm probs going to get... You know what? We'll get to 9,400 because that'll be 1,000 and then we'll call it a stream. But yeah, have a great, great night, dude. Thank you for hanging out. I big appreciate. Shiny Mew EX card. Hang on, what are we saying? I feel like I'm having 3 conversations happening. I feel like there's the one that I'm having and then there's the one that you guys are having. And then there's also me saying goodnight to Silver. 3 Hollow Energies and a Golem EX from the 12 packs of 151. How do we feel about Hollow Energies? Because if it was me, I'd be low-key, like, upset. I'm like, why am I getting an energy card that's a Hollow? But are they really good to have in TCG for, like, actual playing? Or are they just kind of eh? You really like them? Okay, cool. Pretty energies you can use in a deck to bling it out a little bit. Gotcha. Gotcha. Special illustration rare, Blastoise, and a Golden Mew EX from the packs as well. So I guess I have Mew for a deck. Oh, that's cool. Dude, Golden Mew EX sounds so cool. My only issue with the fully golded out cards is that it's like such a neutral, like one color system that I don't really get a lot out of it, like looking at them. Same with the Pokemon Black and White Reshiram cards that are black and white. I love how you just said IRL TCG to differentiate between TCG and TCG Pocket. That's so funny. I haven't got an error card before you. Damn. It's cool that your mum is into video games as well. And that you can like share that hobby with her. Super cool. Blastoise costs 1/3 of half the market price of the box I open. I mean, it's a super cool Blastoise. So are we even shocked about that? Rejoin you from below the pillows. Ooh, I hope you're doing okay. I hope your neck is okay. And I hope that dinner was a success. More Than Blooming Waters box is shockingly the Charizard. Well, yeah, no duh. Like, just say Charizard and it's like, okay, yes, we understand this is expensive. Perks of being a Venusaur lover. Their cards are usually an arm and a leg cheaper than Blastoise and Charizard. Dude, that Venusaur EX... No, not EX. The Venusaur, Mega Venusaur card coming out looks so cool. Surprised people are buying the box if you can get any card from the set for less than the box. $60 more than the box costs. Yeah, gotcha. Guys, how many meds does it take to screw in a light bulb on a car? Yeah, how many of me does it take to screw in a light bulb? Too long, don't read. I just got a call from the mechanic because my car's getting serviced today. He's like, one of the front lights is out, so I have to do that. But I don't want to be paying like 50 bucks just to get him to do it when I can like buy the bulb for 20 and just do it myself, you know? You feel me? But also, like, I low-key just want to make him do it and pay the 50. I'm so bad when it comes to, like, spend more money because of convenience rather than, like, doing it, you know? You know what? There's a YouTube tutorial. There's a YouTube tutorial. We got this. We got this. We can YouTube tutorial it. God bless YouTube tutorials. Worst comes to worst, I'll just get my grandpa to be like, hey, can you help me with this, please? Please, thank. Because I know how to replace the back ones. I've never had to replace the front ones. So it's going to be a new experience for me. Which is nerve-wracking. But like, really, what's the worst that's going to happen? I F it up and then I just take it to the mechanic and be like, hey, I screwed up. Please do it for me. Also, here's my credit card. Shaking from nerves. You started hating on Latios because people liked it. That's so funny. That's so funny. That feels very much like the, oh, everyone is saying that this music sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna say this music is awesome. Just to prove them wrong. Favorite Pokemon was your least favorite, most hated? Would you change your opinion on them? It depends on why it's their favorite. So like so my least favorite Pokemon is Mr. Mime. I know many people who really love Mr. Mime, right? Who just don't see him as creepy. They don't see him as like the weirdo that I see him as. And they are good people. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those we could meet in the middle. Because I love Pokemon enough that I'm going to be like, hear you out. You know, hear me out. This is my favorite. If they were a shitty person and I found out that, like, if they already had, like, kind of, like, a lot of, like, little orange flags of, like, you're sometimes rude. You don't always use manners. You're a bit of an idiot. You know, if all of that was adding up and then they dropped the, yeah, by the way, my fave's Mr. Mime, I'd be like, lol, peace. Sorry. I deserve better. Dude, what does Stunfisk do to you? I like Stunfisk. He's just a goofy little guy. What does Stunfisk do to you? Why is he your least favorite? Listen, my least favorite 7th gen Pokemon used to be Bruxish, and then I found out that friggin' Sharpay Evans in High School Musical 2 fully sung a whole entire song to Troy Bolton about Stunfisk. Or like the fish that it's based off. So now I low-key love it. Does Stunfisk have a smirk? I thought he was just like constantly flat. I thought he was just flat fish. Stunfisk. Pokemon. He doesn't have a smirk. He's just like a weird goofy guy. He just goofy. Running into it every other step in those wetlands. Gen 5 sprite animation. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Sprites. Let me look. I don't know, man. That animation is so funny. I think there's worse than Stunfisk. Like, he feels just like generic fish. Like, yes, he's a bozo and a pain in the butt, but I don't know. I don't hate it. And I think Galarian Stunfisk being a bear trap is very, very cool. Okay, but hang on, wait. Look at Gen 6 real quick. Look at Gen 6. Wait. This is so funny. He's just flat. Like, bro is just flat AF. Oh. This is so funny. OG one you loathe. That's so interesting. And it's just the fact that you ran into it a lot is what makes you loathe it? Because I feel like people get that way about like Spearow Fearow and like Rattata and Pidgey and stuff where it's just like, ugh, go away, leave me alone. So I get that. It taunts you, gotcha. See, Mr. Mime just creeps me out. Mr. Mime and Jinx both gave me the heebie-jeebies, like, stranger danger when I was a kid. Boom, 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 boom. The reverse Pokemon team had Graveler on it, despite already having Torterra. That is an interesting team. Why Graveler? Did you just like him, or was it because of the moveset, or...? I used to be such a Whiscash truther. I used to like a lot of ground types when I was a kid, actually. Like, I really, really love Sandslash. I love Torterra, Whiscash, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Onyx. Lots of ground types I used to love. Caught any Pokemon you ran into. It was Geodude originally. Gotcha. Dude, Whiscash is so funny, man. I love him. All right, 9,400. We'll do 2 more. Just for luck, and then we'll get the heck out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This has been a good stream. This has been a fun day. I'm not live for the next 2 days because it's the weekend for me. But Sunday night, Monday morning, I will see you guys again. Okay, who the heck is live and doing a thing? Ooh, okay. Okay, we are raiding a person who raids me quite a bit, but I never get to raid them because they are always offline when I end stream. So, Ren like Lauren. They are shiny hunter Mankey in Fire Red Leaf Green. They are super nice, super chill, super good people, LGBT friendly. Just, yeah, good vibes. So, yeah, go say hi to them, go give them a follow, go wish them luck on the shiny hunts, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye everybody. Have a good night, have a good sleep. See you later, alligators.